Number 12. Vietnam. In Asia, Vietnam is one of the best places to retire. If you depend on your social security check for retirement, your money will surely go a long way when you settle down in Vietnam. Based on a 2022 study, the cost of living in Vietnam is about 63.5% lower than in the United States and 42.8% in the United Kingdom. The average living cost in Vietnam ranges from $500 to $1,000 per month, which includes rent and utilities. Retirees can enjoy a comfortable life since most items here cost less than half of what they should be paying in the West. Also, items in Vietnam cost 5 to 25% cheaper than those in other Asian countries. Number 11. Malaysia. Similar to Vietnam, Malaysia is another inexpensive country in Southeast Asia where expats choose to retire for its beautiful scenery, rich culture, and kind locals. In Malaysia, retirees can live a simple, lavish, or a mix of both lifestyles. Since the 1920s, this country has been a popular retirement place thanks to its affordable cost of living. A couple can live here for around $2,500 a month and enjoy a good life. The rent for a modern condo overlooking the ocean is about $750 to $1,000 monthly. Meanwhile, a 2 or 3 bedroom place without a view costs around $550 to $650. So you can live a good life in Malaysia with less than a $2,000 social security check. Number 10. Panama. Next on the list is Panama. As the hub of the Americas, it's no surprise that this transit country is one of the best places to retire in the world. Panama offers a program to retirees, which includes household goods import tax exemption. But the main reason many opt to retire in Panama is the low cost of living. This is the ideal place to settle down to stretch your retirement funds. Like Thailand, there are some cities in Panama where you can live for only $1,000 per month. The average cost of living here is around $1,200 a month. To live comfortably, you will need at least $1,500 since most household items in Panama are 50% cheaper than in the United States. By the way, please help our channel grow by clicking subscribe. Number 9. Costa Rica. Considered one of the best places in the world to retire, Costa Rica offers a breathtaking natural environment and abundant wildlife. But what attracts retirees the most is the affordable cost of living and high-quality healthcare options. For those seeking to retire in Europe with only their social security fund, Costa Rica is a great country where you can settle down. To obtain a retirement visa in Costa Rica, expats need over $1,000 continuous monthly source of income. However, you will need around $1,500 to $2,000 monthly to live comfortably and enjoy your retirement days in Costa Rica. Couples can even retire in certain areas, given that they have a consistent monthly income of $2,300. Number 8. Italy. A world-famous destination, many have dreamed of traveling to Italy for its mouth-watering cuisine, rich culture, history, and stunning art. But have you ever dreamed of retiring in Italy? If yes, it is possible. Contrary to what many believe, Italy is one of the cheapest countries in the world you can opt to retire. Believe it or not, it is ranked as the fourth cheapest country where you can live in Western Europe. Furthermore, the cost of living in Italy is 35% cheaper than in Australia. The monthly cost of living in Italy for one person is around $1,760 and $2,650 for couples, including rent. That's why many expats choose to retire in this beautiful country. Number 7. Thailand. Thailand is another great place to retire in Southeast Asia, a popular retirement destination where you can enjoy living in paradise. Apart from friendly locals and the large community of expats, the cost of living in Thailand is lower compared to Western countries. Therefore, you can stretch your social security fund by retiring in Thailand. To enjoy a comfortable retirement in Thailand, you only need $1,100 to $1,700 monthly. Also, you will need around $650 to $3,000 for food and utilities. Compared to the US, the cost of housing in Thailand is 35 to 75% cheaper. So if renting a one-bedroom apartment, expect to pay around $250 to $565 and $1,000 monthly for a luxurious house. Number 6. Greece. Greece offers various benefits to retirees, from the Mediterranean climate and beautiful landscapes to vibrant cities and relaxed island life experiences. Retiring in Greece is attractive for expats since the monthly cost of living is significantly lower than in other Northern European countries like Ireland. Aside from the quality healthcare system they offer, the cost of living in Greece is 75% cheaper than in the USA. For instance, the average monthly living cost in Greece for one person is around $780 without rent and $2,650 for a family of 4. Meanwhile, the average monthly living expense in the USA is $3,200 for one person and $7,100 for a family of 4. Thus, you can comfortably retire in Greece with only your Social Security fund. Number 5. Mexico. Are you planning to retire abroad but are concerned about being outcasted? Then Mexico is the ideal retirement place where you won't feel alienated. You will feel at home in Mexico since the locals are kind and welcoming. This country also has an established expat community where around 2 million US citizens move and settle. Retiring in Mexico is also a dream for many Americans due to its lower cost of living. According to internationalliving.com, a couple with a monthly income of $2,500 can comfortably retire in Mexico. This amount already covers the rent, utilities, groceries, health insurance, maid service, entertainment, and more. For one person, around $1,550 monthly income is needed to live comfortably in Mexico. Number 4. Colombia. Colombia is another cheap country where you can retire with only your social security check. This country offers various benefits to retirees like world-class and affordable healthcare, low cost of living, delicious cuisine, friendly locals, and a safe community. That's why Colombia is a popular place for retirees. Compared to the US, the cost of living in Colombia is 63.8% cheaper and the rent is 79% lower. The monthly living expenses in Colombia are around $860 for one person and $1,350 for couples, including rent, groceries, utilities, and more. On the other hand, US retirees need about $1,500 to $2,000 to live comfortably, but these figures can be lowered based on location and lifestyle. Number 3. Portugal. Considered one of the best places in Europe to retire, Portugal ranked first in providing quality yet affordable healthcare. It is also one of the safest countries in the world for those who want to enjoy a peaceful retirement. The cost of living in Portugal is affordable, so retiring with only a social security check is possible. In Western Europe, Portugal ranked as the third cheapest country. The cost of living in Portugal is 31% less than in the United Kingdom, while housing is 40% cheaper. Meanwhile, living in Portugal is 40% cheaper than in the United States, and housing cost is 33% lower. You can comfortably retire in Portugal with $1,450 to $1,770, since locals can live with only $870 to $1,100 monthly. Number 2. Ecuador. Boasting spectacular landscapes, rich culture, and low-cost healthcare, Ecuador is an inexpensive country offering competitive retirement benefits to Americans. Here, foreign residents can enjoy the same rights as the locals. If you're an expatriate, Ecuador is a good retirement place since the cost of living here is 54% lower than in the US, and the rent is 80% cheaper. The estimated monthly living cost is $1,110 for one person, $1,480 for couples, and $2,560 for a family of 4, including rent, utilities, and groceries. Although the price may vary based on location, retirees can get a modest apartment with 2 bedrooms for as low as $300 per month. Number 1. Philippines. The Philippines is one of the best and cheapest countries to retire in Southeast Asia, popular with tourists and expats worldwide for its breathtaking beauty, friendly locals, and delectable cuisine. Like other Asian countries, the cost of living in the Philippines is significantly lower than in the West. On average, the rent in the Philippines is 83% lower than in the United States, and the cost of living is 56% cheaper. In Manila, the average cost of living for one person is around $1,050 for locals and $1,460 for expats. These figures can be lowered by living in provinces like Davao, where an expat can live for less than $1,000 monthly. Therefore, retirees with at least $1,000 Social Security fund can enjoy a modest life in the Philippines given they live like the locals. So, which one of these countries do you think will you choose for retirement?